Welcome to another edition of Dan Frequently Asked Questions, where we try and answer divers' questions about diving, diving safety, and medical conditions or medication, or anything that affects their safety in diving. In this particular case, we were asked about returning to diving after the removal of a gallbladder. Now, there are a couple of things that one would need to know before one could answer the question, but I'll give you the broad outline. First of all, normal recovery after any invasive surgical procedure is typically 6 weeks to 3 months. It is a fairly arbitrary figure, but it is usually the time it takes for the body to form sufficient connective tissue that there will not be a dehiscence or a pulling apart of the tissues. So if I had to give a generic answer, the answer would be 6 weeks. However, a gallbladder removal may come in the aftermath of either a cholesterol stone, a liver problem, gross obesity, or some other medical condition. And of course, there are different procedures that are used. Sometimes they are removed with a laparoscopy, which means they use cameras and essentially thin tubes to remove it, whereas in certain conditions that is not possible, and for whatever reason they use an incision through the muscles of the abdomen and do a laparotomy, an opening of the abdomen. In those situations, it usually is, again, the classic 3 months or 6 weeks, but you should have complete absence of symptoms, and you should be cleared by your surgeon to resume normal exercise and other activities of daily living, because that may typically add an additional 3 months before returning to diving and carrying, for instance, heavy diving equipment. I hope that gives you some guidelines. Until next time, safe diving.